G'day champions, I'm Jax. This is another Aussie Tool Reviews, and today we're going to be looking at a tool that is extremely popular over in the UK, but it's something that I had never heard of until a couple of weeks ago. Now the tool group reached out to me and they asked if I'd like to have a bit of a play around with this product in exchange for a review. So this tool has been supplied to me by the tool group, but I've not been paid for this video, and all of these opinions are my own. Aussie Tool Reviews will not be bored. You can trust in that. So today we're going to be having a bit of a look at the Wera Tool Check Plus. This gadget right here. Now I know what you're thinking. That's not really a woodworking tool. And that is 100% true. It is not really a woodworking tool. This is more of an all-in-one tool that I just think every household would benefit from having. And after all, we're J&D Creations, not J&D Woodworking, and this is Aussie Tool Reviews. So we're not really pigeonholed just by woodworking tools. If I think you guys are going to benefit from something, then I'm happy to review it. And I think the Tool Check Plus is exactly something that everyone would benefit from. Let's open it up and check out what it's all about. Now, if I was to compare tool packaging to any other well-known product, I would have to say that Wera appears to be the Apple of the tool industry. This packaging is beautiful. You open it up, your product is just there. You get some brochures and some stickers with some really cool labeling designs. I really like this Tool Rebels logo. You know how people or millennials will buy a product, they'll keep the box, they'll put it back in the cupboard and it will live there forever. I think that's what Wera is going for with these products. This box seems too good to throw away. It actually seems more viable to put your product back in the box and store it in your workshop, just like that. So, let's move on from the box, but props in that department. So the Tool Check Plus is a handy little cluster of tools that all up has 40 pieces. Now that's pretty impressive considering it's only 180mm by 80mm in size. There are 39 different bits and pieces, as well as this impressively designed case that has a belt clip on the back if you really want to take this out with you. The housing is made of plastic, but it feels very solid, and you activate this little Wera logo here, and it flips forward, and you've actually got two lines of different bits all in there. Now obviously these ratchet heads and screwdriver bits are no good without a driving force behind them. So if you slide this lever back, on the top here we have a beautiful metal ratchet with a very interesting handle design. Now you may think that looks uncomfortable, but if you grab a piece of Play-Doh and you squeeze it in your hand, when you open your fist and you look at that Play-Doh, it's going to look like this. This handle is molded perfectly to fit in your hand between your fingers. It has a beautiful, clean operation. Listen to those clicks. The components lock together nice and easily, and it's a very solid feeling ratchet. That is impressive for something that's so small. Now we've also got a locking drive head in this kit, as you can see here, which allows you to take one of your drivers, lock it in, and then it cannot come out until you release that mechanism. It's a very simple design, but very strong and sturdy. And you may not want to use your drivers with a ratchet head, so there's also a screwdriver handle that's included with the very same unique design handle. Fits comfortably in your hand, you can lock that in there, and you are ready to go. Or, if you don't want the locking mechanism in there, you can just simply pull that out and put your bit straight in there. The whole thing is magnetized, so it holds really solidly. This kit comes standard with a huge range of different bits that are going to be handy for every household. You've got security torque bits, you've got torque bits, you've got a number of different Phillips head drives. There's even the flathead drive in there. And even though the housing is plastic, there's such a solid feeling behind the mechanism inside. And your screwdriver handle just mounts straight on the side, just like that. Your ratchet is kept in at the top with this sliding plastic cover, and your lockable drive head simply slides in the side and locks in itself. You can instantly feel that this is a quality tool as soon as you hold it. And from everything I've heard over in the UK, it's very well known over there as a top of the line brand. That doesn't surprise me, because when I took some time and looked into Wera and their Tool Rebel philosophy, I think it was just awesome. They have some really unique tools that embody that Tool Rebel philosophy. They are trying to break the bounds of what we all know and use and make things that are better. And I think they're doing a really good job of it. Now I mentioned this does have a belt clip on the back of it. So if you are working out on site, you can just clip it straight into your belt. It's not overly large that it would be obtrusive. It's a handy little tool to be able to carry around. The Tool Group supplies a vast range of local retailers all around Australia. They're popular ones that I'm sure you've heard of, and I will list them in the description down below. So if you want to grab yourself a product like the Tool Check Plus, check out where you can go. I'm sure there'll be one close by. The Tool Group is also suppliers of a number of other Wera products, so all of those retailers down below will likely have more stock of other products supplied by these tool rebels. To be completely honest with you guys, I don't think that this is a tool that's going to live in my workshop. It's already been promoted. It has walked through those doors. It is living in my house, in my kitchen drawer, so that it's easily accessible, because everything here I can use almost on a daily basis for any DIY jobs around the house. As for the packaging, that's going to be stowed away in my millennial packaging cupboard, along with my other Apple product boxes. You may think I'm kidding, but I'm not. The Wera Tool Check Plus gets a massive tick of approval from Aussie Tool Reviews. Not so much for its capability in the workshop, but for me personally, for its capability for DIY jobs around the house. When you need to loosen that screw or tighten that nut, I mean, I've got a Jeep Wrangler, so the torque bits in here are extremely handy for me because there are torque bolts all over that thing. Just for general everyday life, this is handy as. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Aussie Tool Reviews, guys. I hope it helped you make an informed decision about whether or not to go for a Wera product. For me, this has been a very exciting episode of Aussie Tool Reviews because it's opened up a whole new world of tools and the Wera brand that I knew nothing about prior to this. I'm already planning on growing my collection. If you guys got any benefit from this video, it would be awesome if you could click that like button down below. If you want to help support what I'm doing here with Aussie Tool Reviews, then head on over and grab yourself an Aussie Tool Reviews uniform or any other of the merch that I've hand-drawn in the description down below. Until the next one, stay safe, look after yourself, and I will see you soon.